Hey, Porch Chronicles. Let me explain something to you why I like to go to. Now, yes, I am an introvert, so I don't be around a lot of people a lot. I can go a lot of places. I definitely do that, but I don't hang around a lot of people or like, I just don't. And if the most people I hang with that I know is going to be a family event, that's it. So, the reason I love to go to the mall and the parks on the weekday and not the weekend, especially early in the morning, is because the mentally and handicapped people be out there, because the people who work for those places, they take them out, they get to eat their lunch out, blah blah blah. So when I went to the movies, what is it, Friday morning? I think it was Friday morning. I go early because I want to do a matinee anyway, because it's not gonna be a lot of people in there, and it's cheaper. So, plus, I like to sit in the mall, go through the mall, or if I'm going to the park early, I like to be around the people with the disabilities that are mentally challenged. I don't know how to say that, so I hope I'm saying it correctly. Because the girl who blessed me when I was at the Snow White movie, she was mentally challenged, and she was also physically challenged. Her body didn't never really develop. So like I said, she couldn't walk, so she got picked up to get sit in the chair and sat back and picked up to put back in the the wheelchair. But she had mental delays as well. But this is why I'm saying, I know y'all hear me talk about ego, because we put on that mask when we so young, and that's the fake us. That's not the real who we are. That's what society says. Oh, if society says I'm dumb, I'm going to show them I'm smart. If society says I'm fat, I'm going to show them I'm good. If society says it's your ego trying to show the world who you are, and you forget who you really are. People who are born with mental delays or disabilities, they don't have that. I wasn't born with a disability, so I definitely had an ego. What society said I should be. What society said I gotta do it this way, gotta do it that way. The reason why she touched me so much is because you rarely get to be around someone who doesn't have or operate an ego. None of them operate an ego because they don't have a mask. They can't even form a mask because of the mental challenges they may have. And that's not to say anything bad about them. They don't have to form the fake reality like we do. They are who they are, especially somebody who is born with the extra chromosome. I don't want to say, I don't have a mental delay. That's all I'm gonna say, because I don't know exactly the right words to say, and I'm not trying to offend anybody, because I would never want to. They don't have that. They are the most carefree, loving people you'll ever meet, because they don't have the challenges of what society says is right and what's wrong. That's why I love going to the park, especially around midday. If you go to the park around 11, 12 o'clock, you're going to always catch a bus of the people out there with the handicaps and mental delays, because they take them out there and they be eating their lunch, and they come and talk to you, and they share with you, and they let you look at their pictures when they coloring, and I love that. And I know people be like, you're weird. No. These people don't have an agenda. They don't have a label. They don't have to act like anything. They are who they are. And do you know how beautiful that is? So I was talking to my cousin last week when she called me on FaceTime, and I was just getting out of the shower. And Jackie was saying that I would be really good working in a nursing home. And I would, but I would have to be like a part-time person that just go in people's rooms, because I can't help you. I can't change your pamper and pick you up and all that, because I got my own disability. But I can help, like, with loving them, and I would polish their toenails, and I would do their eyebrows, and I would curl their hair. I would love to do that. Not for more than 4 hours a day. And Jackie was like, you really should. You would do good. You would do good in a nursing home. I said, I would do a nursing home. I said, the only reason I don't want to work in a nursing home is because I don't want to see nobody die. I'm too soft-hearted. I said, I've been loving them little people to death, and then they be gone. I don't know if I can handle that. Because, yeah, I'm gonna be the one to go in there every week and say, "Hey, Miss Alice, do you want your toenails polished, or you want to sit and talk, or you want to read a book, or you want me to twist your hair?" I don't. I love old people. I don't know where I get that from, but I do. I really do. But yeah, it's not easy to be around people who don't help. And now old people be mean. Don't you get me wrong. Old people is some mean people. I remember one time when I was still going to Pastor Key's church. We was still a living word then. We used to go to the nursing homes around the holidays, and we would take baskets and we would talk to them, and we would sing carols and all of that. And I remember going into this white man room. He was an older white man, and he called us niggas. I thought that was hilarious. Look, they old. They gonna be and say whatever they want to say. That's how they are. That's how they are. Please. Old people think they have a right to be mean because they made it to be old, but that ain't fair neither. Because I used to think that way. Because I started getting old, and then I was like, no, God, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be old and just saying whatever I want to say because I'm old. I done lived this long. No, you don't never deserve the right to be mean. Fix your shit. I love you, Porch Chronicles.